Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
Hello, hello.
We are here to look at the teaser for Maleficent 2, and just for full disclosure, the first one was alright by my standards. I think that there were some noteworthy positive moments. Overall, I like the message, but the film wasn't my favorite of Disney's films. However, I'm still open and optimistic to what part 2 will hold in store.
Yeah.
So, did you like part 1?
I did like part 1. Okay. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was very surprisingly nice, much better than I expected it to be, actually.
Okay, cool. Let's check this out. Here we go. Where are we going?
Oh!
I remember the story of an evil witch.
It's copyright claim music.
And the princess she cursed to sleep forever. The story became legend. But this is no fairy tale.
There are many who prey on the innocent. I'm sure your kind would agree.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were making a threat.
Well, do you?
Do I what?
Know better.
What have you done?
How am I gonna spin this one?
I don't know. But I'm liking the look of it. I love a bit of Michelle Pfieffer and Angelina Jolie. Yas, queen.
What?
Mistress of Evil.
So are they backpedaling on everything they established in the first movie?
Well, I don't know, because there was one part in the trailer when Elle Fanning, is that Elle Fanning? Yeah.
That's just yes.
Yeah. God, I get mixed up with the two sisters. It's like Dakota Elle.
The
I
lady,
think it's Elle.
the young lady star.
Yes, when Princess Aurora turns around and she's all like, "What are you doing?" And then you see Maleficent's face, and she kind of has this look of
the
like,
OJ look.
The what?
The OJ look.
The OJ look? What's that supposed to mean, Jaby?
It's a terrible reference. It doesn't even make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Because he was found not guilty.
But she didn't. I felt like she looked guilty.
Oh, nothing gets over ACHARA's head.
Yeah. No, but like, I feel like she still has a heart. She's just, coming
Confused.
to terms. Yeah, confused. People don't accept her. Like so she's just living up to their expectation of, what they think she is.
Right, a pyromaniac.
I don't know.
You think that you got it all. There was a Simpsons episode all about that. Marge Simpson trusted this pyromaniac, and it turned out he was still a pyromaniac at the end of the day.
Oh.
Felt guilty about it, felt bad, but wasn't going to change.
Wasn't going to change.
I'm sure there's some kind of thing, they're going to twist this at the end, and you realize, oh no, it's really because she loves her. I'm sure there's some kind of angle there at play, and
I don't know. I like it. I mean, it looks fun, a little bit campy, like especially Maleficent's costume. Like, it looks so amazing. All that, whatever it is, pleather and shininess.
I don't have an issue with the look at all. I think the look of both films is wonderful.
Yeah.
Just aesthetically, the production value of it all. It's so beautiful and it's well produced. I like that aspect of the films. The first one and what I'm seeing here from the trailer. It's just the first one, my issue was mainly story. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. I took a lot of issues with just logical fallacies in the film, where I'm like, why would, what, okay, well, I'll just let it go.
I mean, yeah,
so,
maybe.
And what the thing that bothered me the most was that it came on the heels of Frozen. It did the exact same ending as Frozen, essentially. It's like...
Right, which is like, oh, you don't need a man.
Well, I mean, that's not really the message. The true love is between,
It can be a platonic true love.
Right.
Yeah, no, totally. I am excited because Michelle Pfieffer is in this, and she's giving me Stardust vibes, and I absolutely loved that movie. Did you like Stardust?
Yeah, but they got rid of District 9 guy. I can't remember his name. He's the South African actor.
Oh.
Copley or something. Stephen... Y'all know who I'm talking about if you're paying attention. But he was also Chappie.
Yeah, Chappie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in everything. He's a great actor.
He's great.
He was the king in the first one. He's not here. They
I
replaced
didn't
him.
realize that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was him. Charlton, that can't be right.
We have the internet.
I know, but I hate depending on that. It just ruins conversation. I want to know. It makes me feel dumb when I can't remember. Elle Fanning was the
Elle
actress.
Fanning. I was correct. I should have.
Sharlto Copley. I was saying it correctly.
Oh, very good.
I think because in my brain it's like an S name, but when I said it out loud, it sounded like a
CH.
CH. Yeah, like Charlie Chaplin. But anyway, Sharlto Copley is the actor I'm thinking of. He's great, from District 9, and he was the king in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just, you know what it was about the first one that bugged me was that he had access to this cool, wonderful, magical kingdom.
Yeah.
So like, try to imagine what it's like living in the medieval ages, where everything's basically boring. You didn't have iPads, you didn't have phones, you didn't have the internet, you had nothing. The most amusing thing was the jester. But then you find this magical land where you could fly around, and there's all these creatures that are unlike anything in your neck of the woods. Why would you ever leave? Let alone like go and snatch the wings off this lady and turn her, like that's the part that just kind of threw me. So it had to happen because the movie said so, right? In order to get the plot going forward to tell the story of this character. It's an origin story.
Selfishness of man.
Right. I mean, so that angle of Maleficent, I never properly did a review on the movie, but so this is my late review of it. That was my main issue with it. And so it seems like they're trying to learn from what maybe wasn't mostly appreciated about the first one, but it's not like I've come across a lot of people that dislike the movie. It seems like you either had people that were like, oh yeah, I really liked it, or it was cool, but no one had negative feelings on the level that I did about it. So I don't know if they're trying to correct anything, but it looks like they're trying to go deeper with the story as opposed to the surface stuff that was mostly residing in the first one.
Well, that's what I liked about the first one, because it took a character that, if you were familiar with a Disney cartoon, was someone that we all hated, right? Because she's the bad fairy. And then it kind of humanized her and said, well, maybe she's a victim of circumstance. And here, I think you get to kind of delve deeper into that and see more of what made her what she is. And maybe she still has a heart somewhere in there that is redeemable and is longing for love. I think that's nice.
On paper, I agree with the concept. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like the concept of Maleficent and diving into who this person is, what made her who she is. I just felt like the way it went about it, the execution just personally didn't work for me as strongly as I wanted it to. I was excited for the movie because I liked the idea of turning this old story that we're familiar with on its head. And it seems like with this, it's going back towards the old story. But I actually really like Sleeping Beauty. I went back and watched it some years back, and I'm like, actually, it's a pretty good movie. It still holds up. So it's not as like shallow as you're kind of making it sound right now. I think that it's actually...
Was I making it sound shallow?
Just a little bit.
Really? How?
Maybe I'm projecting. Just because you're like, it doesn't matter.
Oh, she don't need no man?
No, it's not that. It's that you're going deeper on this character, saying she's a victim of circumstances.
Well, that's what for me personally, I felt that's kind of what Maleficent,
I agree with you.
Gave to us.
No, I agree with you. She is a victim of circumstance. I just wish that, I don't know. It's just, it was hard for me to buy into the fact that this kid would just abandon this, that he would basically take a crap on this fantasy land the way he did. It was.
Yeah. I mean, and that's why it hurt. Because it's like, where did that come from? Why would you suddenly turn around someone who loved you so purely and then like destroy her basically because of your own selfishness? Like,
it's like, why did Daenerys do what she did last night? God dang.
Spoilers.
I didn't say what she did. I said, why did she do that? It's a different thing. I didn't actually spoil shit. You don't know. You might expect her to deliver flowers and she delivers a cupcake instead. It could be that kind of thing.
She can deliver cupcakes to me anytime.
Anyway, this is from IMDb. The complex relationship of Maleficent and Aurora continues to be explored as they face new threats to the magical land of the Moors.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I think she's gonna come around then and be all heroic and stuff.
Now that we've done all the spitballing in the weird directions.
Yeah. It's like, nope, actually it's just pretty normal, guys.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's trying to throw you in one direction when really it's going to pull you this way.
I mean, especially with the title Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. I just like to say it that way. It sounds super fun. But, like, because she's evil.
But not
She's
really.
not really.
But not really.
That's the expectation that they're going to subvert.
It's 2019. There are no more bad guys.
Exactly. All the bad guys have stories. I mean, we've got Joker coming out.
I mean, if you've been watching Dragon Ball Z long enough, you'll realize there's no actual bad guys.
Yeah,
it's just
true.
a matter of time before they all become good.
Yeah.
So.
What a lovely world we live in.
Yes.
The message that's coming forward. Everybody deserves a chance, people.
There was that look, though. There was that look where Maleficent was like, no, but you don't understand.
No, it wasn't my fault.
It's just surface evil. It's just theatrics. It's presentation. But you see, at the end of the day, you're gonna hug me. And we're gonna have true love's first kiss thingy again. It'll be just like the first one. We'll have a family reunion.
It'll be great.
It'll be like the Brady Bunch movie, but better.
Yeah,
So-
because really the only reason, well, at least in the storybook, the only reason that she got mad was because she wasn't invited to the party. So I think the message is of inclusion. Invite everyone to the party and none of this will happen.
Or the message is, you go to parties you weren't invited to and flip tables.
Yeah. You're just like, I'm going to curse you all.
It's a
You didn't
needle in
invite
the
me to your
corner
party.
for your baby in 18 years. Anyways, y'all, thanks so much for hanging out and listening to us rant in random directions on this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, you know what to do. Don't do anything. Just walk away slowly with eyes in front.
Just like,
Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon in case you don't. Hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we drop another video.
that's the one.
And check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, interviews, and we have other channels as well if you want to see other things. So, I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.